So for this episode, we're going to talk about Unfrosted. We just finished watching it, and what did you think?
I liked it because it was weird, in like in a weird way. It was actually kind of cute.
Yeah,
I know. Like it says, it's like what? How did they put it? It's like it's based on a true story, but like the way that it's laying out, it's not really.
Yeah, there was kind of a few real life characters, and then mixed in with comedy. There's actually a lot of comedians in this one.
Oh, there's so many, and some of them we didn't even realize until the end.
Yeah, like Jerry Seinfeld. For Jerry Seinfeld, actually, he was one of the producers, one of the writers, and he directed it. So it's the first movie
I didn't know he directed.
So it's the first movie that he's directed.
Yeah.
And there was Amy Schumer, Jim Gaffigan, Bill Burr, just to name a few comedians, and there was also some people from SNL.
Yes.
Yeah, there was some people from Amy Schumer's past when she had her show. Melissa McCarthy is always fantastic.
Oh, I loved her in this. Yeah. It's cutesy. It's really, it's fun. It's not to take serious.
Yeah, I mean, like this would be what I would consider like one of those feel good type movies.
Yeah.
You kind of throw it on, you watch it, just to chill out, I guess.
And it's not there's no it's very family friendly.
Yes.
It's not. Yeah. There's nothing too out there.
Which is usually Jerry Seinfeld's thing.
Yeah.
Finally, a family friendly thing.
Yeah.
But it's really I really enjoyed it. It was funny too.
And I'm actually happy I saw Jerry Seinfeld for it's been a while since we've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty lighthearted, and it's definitely something that you can watch with your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And so for this movie, would you buy the DVD like we did like we said last time? Buying a DVD.
See, this is the thing though. It's on Netflix.
I know, but that's the thing. Like I know, like DVDs are not popular anymore.
Question.
But it's like buying a DVD. You have to invest money in it. You have to I guess a place to put it and keep it, and then kind of almost, I guess, committing to watching it again because you enjoy it.
See, I don't know if I would watch it right away.
You don't like it if you don't buy the DVD.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I watch it right away, but like in the next couple of years, if it came back around and I'm like, oh
yeah. So I mean, like, I guess you would say this would be the type of movie you would buy the DVD of.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. This would definitely be the type of movie. I would buy the DVD for Melissa McCarthy. I have a lot of her movies on DVD.
Oh yeah.
So it's always good to have.
I did find it funny. There was like the one scene with the kids. You saw a lot of them, and they were trying to help them out. And I thought that was kind of funny too, because they're not comedian. The ones that were in the garbage,
the dumpsters. Yes. Yeah.
Not to ruin it for everyone, but funny enough, they made some Nixon, like you can tell it's not obviously they say it's based on the true story. There was a fight between a fight to get to the
between Kellogg's and Post.
Yeah, to get to who could make this breakfast treat, I guess. Whatever. It actually in real life did explode.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So what happened was at first, when they first created the Pop-Tart, whatever they were calling it at the time, they didn't have little holes in it, and the holes are actually used so that the all the juice on the inside, it didn't build up. The water could leave from somewhere when it was warming up in the toaster. Yeah. When they first did it, they didn't have the little holes, so it actually did explode. Because all the water couldn't get anywhere. It couldn't escape the tart.
Yeah.
I guess the pastry itself is too thick.
Yeah, I had no idea.
But it actually did explode, and then kind of shed a little bit of a joke in there, and saying like, "Oh yeah, it did explode."
Yeah, yeah.
And they there's a little joke in there. You'll find out when you watch it. Another thing was, I guess in the end they did win.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's part of history, so I like how they mixed, history with comedy.
They took it literal.
Yeah,
the actual story of Unfrosted, they took it literal, and I liked it. It was cutesy.
Yeah, and I guess there's no spoiler that, I mean, obviously Kellogg's did come up with the Pop-Tart.
Yeah, Pop-Tarts are still great to this day, and they did make They did make a comment about originally they didn't have frosting on top of it.
Yep.
So
true.
And now they do, and now there's like so many flavors. What was funny is when I found out that we were gonna watch this today, I was like, "Oh, let me buy Pop-Tarts," and then totally forgot. Got here, started watching, and I was like, "Why didn't I buy Pop-Tarts?
Yeah,
why didn't I buy them?"
Do you remember the last time you had a Pop-Tart? Because I don't. I used to have them when I was obviously younger, and my favorite was the s'mores.
See, I didn't like s'mores.
That was my favorite. The chocolate, and then I guess it was supposed to be marshmallow, but who knows what it really was.
I'm a basic girl. I like my good old strawberry.
You know, my parents used to buy strawberry, and it's like I had it, but you know what I would do? I would eat the edges first.
Yes.
So I would have the frosting last.
Oh my god, I would do it in layers. It was terrible. No, but I liked a good old strawberry. My parents never bought them when we were younger because
my parents they didn't buy it often either. It was sometimes
during I think during COVID, I'm pretty sure we may have indulged in a lot more Pop-Tarts just to make it so that it was a little bit less. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have a Pop-Tart.
Oh yeah,
one of those.
Yeah, I guess Pop-Tart wasn't always my go-to snacks.
No,
I wasn't.
They actually do come in little packs now. They're like mini Pop-Tarts. Yeah, they're like a cookie. It's like almost like a cookie. They're not bad. They're definitely a good snack.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're like my go-to snack.
Yeah,
but they're definitely a little bit lighter. It's more of a cookie. A lot less jelly on the inside.
Yeah.
But the basics are still there, and they're pretty good.
That's good.
But I do like, I like a strawberry. I like a blueberry.
Blueberry? They have blueberry?
They have blueberry.
All I remember
the day
is
that comes when they have a Nutella, and I'm going to be all up on that.
all I remember is the fudge and the s'mores, and that's it.
Fudge, like, here's the thing. The s'mores, I didn't like it toasted. I would eat it untoasted.
I never toasted Pop-Tarts.
Oh! How dare you?
I never toasted Pop-Tarts.
Why not?
I don't know why. I guess it was something that I threw in my lunch.
The problem is with the Pop-Tart, you still, and it's funny, they made a joke about how you should only do medium heat. There was one joke there, it kind of got missed because it wasn't really that funny, but it actually is true. You should only do medium heat on a Pop-Tart because if you do it too hot, you got to let it sit. Because if you eat it right out of the toaster, you're burning your flesh. The amount of times that I would burn my tongue on too hot of a Pop-Tart. It does burn, and it stings.
Really?
But it's still good.
I never...
No, but I don't. Yeah, when you toast a s'mores Pop-Tart, it's almost like the chocolate burns.
Yes, I think. Yeah, I might have done it once or twice.
But I definitely would eat a s'mores Pop-Tart, but not just. I won't heat it up.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Now, controversially, Pop-Tarts and strudel, the toaster strudel. Yes or no?
Strudel.
Aren't they considered the same?
No, toaster strudel, like the
one where you pour the little syrup on.
Those ones I actually did have. I remember when I was a kid, you'd always toast one strudel and then use 2 packets. Okay.
So whoever got the last strudel didn't get the little syrup.
I guess not. But strawberry toaster strudels, amazing.
I only had that once in my whole life.
I had it a few times, but yeah.
I should have got strudel.
No, but the I was more of a toaster strudel than Pop-Tarts, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because the toaster strudel was more for breakfast. Like a Pop-Tart, it was something I just kind of threw in my lunch bag
as a snack.
And that's why I never ended up toasting it. Really, maybe I did it once.
You were the kid in school that got all the fun snacks. And then people tried to bribe you.
No.
And you'd be like,
Not all the time. It wasn't like an everyday thing. Just once in a while type of thing.
If you had it, you would do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one. I never knew anybody that would bring a
Pop-Tart?
Pop-Tart to school.
Really?
No.
Yeah, but no, like I said, toaster strudels were more popular.
But you had to warm that up
because it was more of a breakfast thing.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I had it for.
And then the frosting was always frozen because you left it both in the freezer.
Yeah. But when you put it on the strudel, it would kind of melt more.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really good. Toaster strudels are good. Yeah. I can't remember the last time. Sometime in elementary. Yeah. Last time I had a toaster strudel. My God. Do they even make those anymore?
Yes.
And is there different flavors? Because
yeah,
really?
I see them all the time. But I loved when I was younger. I was like, oh, when I'm older, I'm gonna buy so many of these whatever. And now I walk by them and I'm like, that's too expensive.
No, I mean because I only ever thought that they made strawberry toaster strudel. Never got anything else.
Flavors.
Really?
I don't think there's anything like chocolate. I've never seen chocolate. I've seen
that
strawberry.
Would be amazing.
Blueberry.
Can you imagine chocolate?
A Nutella.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like melted like that with the icing on top.
I should work for Nutella. I have so many ideas.
Yeah.
I can just throw ideas out just like that. Oh my God. I'd make them millions of dollars.
They just recently came out with like a chocolate bar Nutella. They're really kind of late to it.
No, that's a lie. They just recently brought it to America. But when I was 19 and I went to Italy, they had the chocolate bar there.
Really?
Oh yeah. It was there all along, my friend. They just like maybe a couple of years during at one point either before COVID or just during COVID or whatever, they brought it to Canada, North America, whatever. But back in the day when I was counting my age 12 years ago, they were already there.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And I bought that stuff in the box.
I think I've only seen it once in grocery stores.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I don't think I had it.
Oh God.
But
we're getting carried away with food now. That's all Should be a food podcast.
Should we do a food podcast?
Oh my God. We get so big.
We on this channel we can at least talk about, I guess, famous foods that have been in movies.
Nostalgic foods.
Like I do have one idea.
What?
Getting even more off topic, but like there are certain candy bars that are very popular in certain popular movies that we could kind of go through and talk about.
Oh.
For example, the one chocolate that's famous in E.T.
What's that?
Well, that's what we have to do the podcast about.
Oh, but come on!
And then there's another one like the famous chocolate bar in Caddyshack.
Here's the thing, though. Now, you do this.
Yeah.
Am I going to be able to physically touch the chocolate bar and consume the chocolate bar?
You know what? I will buy them.
You know what we should have done?
I will buy them.
Okay, good.
Because there's... Well, I can't tell you now because I don't want you to look them up.
We should have had Pop-Tarts when we talked about this. I'm offended.
That's true. We should have. But there are 3 movies I wanted to talk about because there's like chocolate bars in them and they're famous movies. And one is, like I said, E.T., Caddyshack, and the other one is Die Hard. What's
in Die Hard that's a chocolate bar? There
is a scene with a chocolate bar. We're gonna have to do this video soon because I don't want you to look it up. And but yeah.
Now I'm confused because all three of the movies, other than Caddyshack, I'm assuming had nothing to do with chocolate. And you're just thinking about one scene that was like 2 minutes long, like barely a minute long.
But they're famous movies. They are very small. The scene's a few seconds long. But
the stocks went up in those chocolate bars because they were in these movies.
Probably because you did see them in those movies.
Product placement, it's a thing.
Yeah. So I'll get the chocolates, and then we can talk about that.
And I want Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, we have to get some. When we do the chocolate bar movie, we can have Pop-Tarts.
Thank you.
Yes. All right.